Yes, he's in HPD custody. He already had a hearing this morning, early morning.
Okay. Is he on paid administrative leave or?
I'm sorry, who would that be?
The shooter.
Oh, he's just a no good, deadbeat criminal. He's just the shooter's he's just in jail, just like normal. He's just in jail, just like normal. He's just in jail, just like normal.
Oh, okay. So he's not being paid for anything at this time. Is that right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Somebody told me that they were going to put him on paid administrative leave, and I didn't even know what they were talking about.
I cannot imagine that would only be for an employee who was undergoing an investigation of themselves.
The stories are published nationwide, with every major media outlet covering it. A Harris County Precinct 5 constable is shot and killed while attempting to initiate a traffic stop. Harris County claims that Corporal Charles Galloway attempted to initiate a traffic stop on later identified Oscar Rosales. They claim that as soon as Rosales stopped his vehicle, he jumped out, turned on the constable, and fired multiple shots at him, killing him. He then drove off and fled to Mexico, where he was found a few days later, arrested, and extradited to the U.S. Make no mistake, I genuinely do not feel that this was a justified shooting. I believe it was an unjustified murder. When Rosales shot Galloway, I don't believe that Galloway was an immediate threat to his life. Friends, family, co-workers, and fellow gang members in blue mourn the unnecessary loss of the life of Charles Galloway. The loss of human life is sad, but even more so when it's taken by the hands of another human. What I'm wondering though is how awkward and cringy would it feel if we treated all men equally? In other words, would it feel awkward to pay the shooter over the next few months or possibly years while his family and friends investigate to see if he did anything wrong? Would it feel awkward and cringy to bring up anything that Charles has ever done in the past that may have been inappropriate or even illegal? When I called, I did forget to ask if the killer's friends and family would be investigating him. But when I asked if the killer would be paid pending the investigation, the response was quite appropriate in my opinion. Well, almost. The response was, why would we pay a killer, ... that doesn't work for us.
Oh, you have reached Constable Ted Heaps. For all other inquiries, press 8. To hear the menu again, please stay on the line.
Precinct 5 Dispatch.
Hey, this is James. I was just looking to see if I could talk to a supervisor maybe. Just give him my condolences.
Yes, sir. 1 second. Good afternoon, Constable Ted Heath's office.
Hi, this is James. I was just calling, hoping to get a hold of a supervisor or something to give my condolences about y'all's loss this week.
Oh, yes. Everybody is out at the moment. Different people are out. Someone's at the funeral home. Someone had a press conference. So I might be able to find our chief deputy if you want to hang on for just a moment.
Sure. Yeah.
And your name again?
James. I mean, if they're in something, I mean, I'll just call back another time or send an email or something. I don't want to disrupt.
No, an email is probably best. I'm collecting everything and showing as many, as I can. We have a little meeting every morning, and I'm bringing everything out.
Okay. What's a good email?
You can do. You can send one directly to, if you'd like to Constable.
Okay.
And his email is Ted, TED, .heap, HEAP, at CN5, so that would be like Charles Nancy, and then just like the number 5.
Okay.
.HCTX, like Harris County, Texas.
Okay.
.net, and that goes directly to his email box.
Okay. They did find the shooter, is that right?
Yes, they did. Yesterday they found him, and he has already been brought back last night.
Okay, I was wondering if they were going to extradite or not. Somebody told me Mexico may not extradite based on U.S. possibly asking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, but they did. They found him just across the border. I'm sure he thought he was safe. He was in the process, I believe, of switching phones because he was using multiple phones, and he was not using his old phone, but he somehow, when he turned on his old phone to switch to the new one, and it pinged. and they got him.
Awesome. So he's back in the U.S. now?
Yes, he's in HPD custody. He already had a hearing this morning, early morning.
Okay. Is he on paid administrative leave or?
I'm sorry, who would that be?
The shooter.
Oh, he's just a no good, deadbeat criminal. He's the shooter's he's just in jail, just like normal. The shooter's he's just in jail, just like normal.
Oh, okay. So he's not being paid for anything at this time. Is that right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right. Somebody told me that they were going to put him on paid administrative leave, and I didn't even know what they were talking about.
I cannot imagine that would only be for an employee who was undergoing an investigation of themselves. I cannot imagine that would only be for an employee who was undergoing an investigation of themselves.
I don't.
No, this guy is just a pardon my French, a POS.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. People who kill people, yeah, you don't have to censor yourself with me, ma'am. Yeah, I don't know what that... I was talking to Buddy, the same person who was telling me that they weren't going to extradite, and he was saying that he'd be put on paid administrative leave, and I was like, I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean?
No, he is in isolation from other prisoners. I know that.
Okay, but he's not being paid. He's not being paid while the investigation is ongoing, though. Is that right?
I cannot imagine why he would be. He's not on anybody's payroll. He's not an employee of the county or the city or the state. I don't think he's an employee of anything except for his criminal, endeavors. Okay.
Was he part of some type of gang? Do you know, or?
I'm not aware. Okay. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, that bothered me for a minute. I said, "Wow, this guy's a murderer," and you're telling me that they're paying him while they investigate him? I thought that didn't make sense.
Yeah, he's not one of our own, or anybody's. He's just a guy. Yeah, he's not one of our own, or anybody's. He's just a guy who did a heinous thing.
Okay, excellent, great. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
You're very welcome. Absolutely.
All right.
And if you'd like to email Constable directly, you have his email.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no, he's not being paid. He's not one of ours.